That has got to be one of the best music tracks I've heard in a long time. Awesome audio track. So we are back. Apologize, I'm about an hour later than I planned. Life happened. Anyway, we need to get back into my private group and work through this a little more. So we are taking the Anaconda Timeless. It's the name of the ship, the Timeless. Currently boasting 50.4 light years, fully laden. 52.26 empty. So, never going to be doing empty, but hey. It's, sorry, 50.4 is our, yeah, 50.4 is our current jump range. We can haul 16 tons of limpets for repair, which we currently don't have, but we will soon. So, let us get our routing back up. Okay. Appears Eagle Sector is not the station we're going to be going to. Been brought to my attention today that looks like we might be going to Rohini. And if we're going to Rohini, that would change our path a little bit. Maybe even hit a couple more stars along the way, neutron stars. So we are going to instead route to Rohini because we've already been to the Eagle Nebula. And that should not change our path too much. Just a little bit. We are doing the same path here, fastest, correct? Yes. With cone. Alright. And we are going to jump down to a neutron star for our first jump. And that will take us in the beginning of our venture towards Rohini. So we're going to be going over this way. But that will put us one jump closer. Oh, that's right, that's Witch Head, I think. Or Horse, the Horse Nebula. Anyway. That's where we're going to be going, so let's go ahead and get going here. Now, the system we're currently in has basically nothing. You know, let's do it this way. Yeah, it's pretty desolate system. Anyway, so nothing interesting here. Yeah, I thought let's do it this way. Alright, so the first jump is going to be, what, 32 light years? So not much for fuel.
Frameshift drive charging.
So, as a little tip also, if you're in normal space, you can charge your jump engine.
Ready to engage.
And you can sit for a very long time with it charged. Let me turn the game volume down just a little bit. There we go. That's, yeah. So you can do this for a long time and you won't heat up. But if you're in Super Cruise and you do this, you're going to heat up a lot. So if you're traveling with wings and you're waiting for somebody else to charge to go, you can charge your engine. But if you're the one that's following and you're doing wing by follow, nav lock, you don't want to pre-charge like this. But if you need to pre-charge, you're both jumping the same place or similar, then you can do it this way. When you reach 100 meters per second, it will jump. Well, a little faster than that. It was 150. So, a little tip for anybody that wasn't aware. It's a pre-charge technique. Works quite well. A small adjustment to the mic. Hopefully it's not too loud. There we go. And look at that beauty right there. Don't know if I've been to this one. No, I have not. This is yet another new one that I personally have not seen before. There's a lot of neutron stars I have not seen before. Okay, let's get aim to the area. Let's scan the system. Two objects. What are those two objects? Anything of interest? Nope, couple of rocky bodies. This is a pretty small and fairly tame neutron star so far. Not like some of the more angry ones, some more excitables. We are going to go up here towards the tail, the end of the cone, and charge up and make a big jump. Hopefully it has a nice long jump for us. And we want to aim in right where it starts to kind of thin out and starts to turn purple. That's where we're going. I think Frontier did an amazing job on how these look. And the sound engineering they did for all these things. Okay, we're almost in the cone. There we go. There we go. We're in the cone. Slow way down to get the full charge, or we'll go through it. Now we need to exit the cone. Stabilize. There we go. "200 light years." Lock that destination. Now let's go find our mark. 200 light years. Here we go. And as you can see before we go, we can do 202.47 on this particular jump. 209 maximum. Not too bad. Let's do it. Pretty sure my FSD is still in the 90% range. But I'm sure by the time we get to Rohini, it probably won't be. We should be jumping probably to, looks like we're going to do a red dwarf. Yep. Class M red dwarf. Looks like our next jump is on the other side of the star. There it is. And we're almost totally filled up. There we we go. Anything of interest? Maybe. Maybe not. That'd be a no. And jump again.
Charging.
So I wonder if we're going to get a few more neutron stars, because it looks like we're going to go a little more direct. But it's definitely going to put us a little off of the path that we were taking.
Fuel swapping.
22 objects, not bad. Let's see. Oh, there we go, topped up. Point away, and let's see, what do we have? Got a lot of nothing. Not much to be excited about here. Next.
Frameshift drive charging.
And it's going to be another red dwarf. Okay, so that jump put us exactly 4 jumps ahead.
Fuel swapping.
Not too shabby. Of course, right now I am
Fuel swapping.
almost 6,000 light years away from where I want to be. Not of interest. Sorry, a little lonely planet, but not much here.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, this is more or less the buckyball approach. We are making our way. I want to welcome all the viewers. Thank you for coming along. If you enjoy what you're seeing, please follow me on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube. If you like it, please like it. It really helps the channel. It helps visibility of the stream. I really appreciate it, and you have no idea how much it helps. Especially with all the changes coming to both Twitch and YouTube now. Let's see. Twitch is going to be bringing out a bunch of different things. New video manager, new event manager, a couple of different tools. YouTube is changing the partner program, which I know a lot of people have heard about already. Which, unfortunately, a lot of things may be going away. I don't know how much is going away, but there might be a few things going away. I've heard several different stories about that. I've seen a lot of different possible outcomes. But the one thing I can say is it wouldn't hurt for channel growth or for viewer growth on either platform. That only helps. And it helps me get out to more people. If if you enjoy it, then please I appreciate it greatly. Also, so this expedition is going out to St. Jude's. Sorry, going out for stjudes.org. The Enigma expedition is, well, that's where we're going to rejoin. That's for Dove Enigma 13, player in Elite Dangerous, who is battling with cancer right now, and it does not look good. He's having a kind of rough time with some days, with others being better. Kind of how it goes when you have something nasty like that. And the elite community and Frontier has decided to put a mega ship in Colonia and named it the Dove Enigma. And we're on an expedition to escort him. Escort that player out to that ship, which may or may not be the final place that player stays at. We're not sure yet. There is a potential that that person's going to be trying to come back to the bubble. Not sure if that's going to be a thing or what, but what I do know is we are a long way from it, and we need to get back tonight. Nothing exciting here. Okay, another red dwarf. We're going to see a lot of these. This is more or less how you buckyball through a star system, through a galaxy. Wow. Color me unimpressed on all the last systems we've been in. Alright, going to a white yellow star. G-class. It should be a little bit bigger when we jump in. Probably a little hotter too. That beady little dot just staring at us. There it is. Surprise! It came out. One object, just the star. Just the lonely little star. And here we came to just scrape away some of the hydrogen and use it for our own purposes. Okay, we've got our fill. Let's go ahead and move away from it. Bid you adieu, star. Thank you much. Thank you very, very much for the life-giving light, heat, and fuel. We will leave you in peace. Population 0. Oh my. Security low, population 0. You kind of figured that. Kind of figured that just from the fact that it's way out here. Ooh. Another white star, another white yellow star. 17 objects. And oh boy, is this one a little bit bigger than the last one. Okay, we've got our fill of fuel right there. Let's see if anything interesting is in this solar system. Well, actually, kind of is, but somebody's already been here. How far away? That was 111,000. Nah. Sorry, but that's not worth it for one high metal world. Maybe two. That'd take a little while to get there. Be most of our time looking for the next, or jumping through the next 10 systems to get there. Nice white star coming up. Oh, another white yellow. $20 objects. Looks like we're upgrading. We've graduated from red dwarfs to white yellows. Maybe the computer's getting a little more refined. We're full. We need to point out of the corona. What do we have? Ooh. Potentially water. Undiscovered. Yes, and that means this one is also undiscovered. And this also is potentially water. That's 75,000, but if that's a water world, either one of these are water worlds, even if they're high metals, undiscovered. Yeah. Let's go take a peek at those. Well, it's about the right distance for water. For this size of star, that would be pretty darn close. Shouldn't take as long to get here. Should not take long at all. You know, if this turns out to be anything liquid, that's going to be a gem. Definite jewel, because it will be first discovered as well. Slow down a little bit so we don't go careening into it horribly. There we go. Should be in a scan range very, very soon. And let's find out what we found, what we can put our name on. Is it a metal or is it a water? Either way, we got first discovery on it. Because nobody else has seen this system before or bothered to scan it. It is high metal. Okay, well that's high metal, so these are not going to be anything worth really scanning there. That's a high metal. It is 75,000 light seconds away. That one can either be high metal or it's possibly... Oop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Clicked the wrong one. What the heck are you doing? Guess that's as far as we can zoom in. That one I'm not sure if it's high metal or if it's going to be water. That's the one I'm interested in. That's going to be just a bonus. That's the jewel. Now that was first discovered by somebody else, but they didn't check any of the planets. They missed that. Or didn't care. Let's go see if that one pays off. We know we're going to have at least one high metal content there. It shouldn't take us very long to get there, even though it's 74,000 light seconds. Just while we're starting this little trip, let's go take a look at our galaxy map. Find out how far we are from another jump. Another neutron star. Potentially. Alright, looks like we don't have any more down here. Not yet. Ah, there we go. So we got about 7 jumps, 8 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 11 jumps total to get to this. And then this one's a neutron star. Alright, where does that put us in the sum here? We have 4,000 light years to go. And we are almost 3,000 light years away from our home system. Okay, how are we doing here? We have gone 10,000 light seconds. And we are still accelerating. Now this is the part where you have to be patient. It'd be nice if there's a little gem that got totally overlooked. Either way, it's going to be first discovery bonus. It's going to be at least 2 metal worlds, 2 high metal content worlds. According to the game, we are approaching 300 times the speed of light. Okay, we just passed that. You know, running around like this in Super Cruise does definitely burn up fuel. If you notice, the little tiny fuel bar underneath the word fuel is the little line that's halfway crossed. is slowly going away. And the longer we're in Super Cruise, the more that'll go away. Thrusters use that as well. So if you're moving, that gets consumed. If you have power on in your ship, it consumes fuel. That's what it does. So when it runs out, it takes a little bit of the hydrogen, about a ton of hydrogen from your hyperdrive tank, and refills itself. Fills the primary tank. Alright, let's get a little bit closer here. We've gone more than half of the distance. Okay, we're starting to slow down, so we've definitely gone half the distance to this next system. About 1 minute and 11 seconds out. As we get closer and much closer, I'll slow down a lot more. Until we get down to about 20 to 30 seconds out. I'm going to stay at full throttle. So that'll seriously overshoot if I don't. We are now under 1 minute for arrival time. Getting close. 47. And down to 43 seconds, 42 seconds. Almost there. We're getting there. We are getting there. Let's see. 36. $30. Okay, I'm going to throttle down a little bit and kind of maintain right around 20 to 25 seconds. Oop. Let's get pointed at it a little more. There we go. $10, slow way down now. There we go. 9, 8, 10. Alright, so we're maintaining about 10 seconds. That's going to do pretty well for us. We should start scanning a second here. There we go. Question is this going to be a good payoff, or is this just a moderate payoff? Either way, we will find out in just a few seconds. We know we have another high metal content to go find, which is very close. And this is high metal. And we did get first discovery on it. There we go, and here's another one that has not been discovered. That is another high metal content. Let's go get that one. And that is definitely close by now. Then we will march on to our next neutron star. This planet we just scanned has kind of an elliptical orbit. From the look of it, from the orbit lines. The direction we're coming for, we're chasing this one through its orbit. At least we don't have to chase it as hard as some of them. There's a couple of stars that are planets. Or moons that are going around planets. Such a high speed that you actually have to chase it. In Super Cruise, if you throttle down, it'll move away from you. Ah, we came in too hot. Let's get ourselves turned back around. We're going to scan the star before we go too. Because we're close, and why not? It's convenient. Yeah, it's undiscovered. And this is another high metal content, of course. Let's go get that star scanned. Easy to find star, just look for where the light's coming from. Has a very bright white light too. Whoop. There it is. Now at least somebody will be discovering it. Class G, white yellow. Alright. Nothing else of interest here. Oh, let's get our next jump set and let's move on.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's kind of nice having the first discoveries on any of the 4 types of planets that are highly sought for. My voice got a much needed break.
Complete.
So should be good for a little while longer. And nothing of interest here, is there? Nope. Definitely not. Quad star system, though. Alright, so we're going to a white star. Class F White Star. And there it is, peering at us. Looks more of it like a yellow star, but okay. 6 new objects. So refuel our way around the star. There we go. And while we're heading out of the Corona, we will check. And the game crashed. Oh, nice. Well, FDev. Crashed while fuel scooping. They're going to get the logs and the crash report. Everything but the DX diag, and we get to restart the game. So, let's try again. Good thing I didn't crash somewhere close to a star where I might overheat. Yeah, that was intended to sound that way. Hopefully the game will move me to a safe distance away from the star. Otherwise we're going to log back in a star. Or potentially right in the Corona. If we do, that's what heat sinks are for. Back into my private group, and let's try this again. Put us at a safe distance prior to fuel scooping. Well, okay. Nothing really of interest here anyway. Now, shall we go to Galaxy Map and recalculate? And no. The game crashed again. Oh, FDev. FDev, what are you doing? Don't send, just work. So now I might not be able to get the game started at all. Bear with me while I try to get this resolved here. Let's do that until we get it up and running again. And hopefully get logged back in. As you can hear, we're trying to start it up again. Okay, private group. Yes. Good so far. Last time it crashed as soon as I went to the galaxy map. Galaxy map. Okay, so it's doing it this time. Okay, we got our super long route with 89 jumps left and about 4,000, a little more than 4,000 light years. About 4,000 now. We're almost halfway there. And we are jumping to, well, it's not a neutron, it's going to be another, it's like a, sorry, another G-class, possibly. It's kind of a white star from the look of it. I missed the class on it. Yep, another white-yellow. Maybe it's just the awesomeness of the new Timeless Anaconda that it's having problems with. I hope not, because that's the ship I'm going to be with now for the next couple of weeks. Kind of weird that it failed back and said, no, you haven't fuel scooped yet. Well, that is a little bit of interest to me. It's the only thing in the system that has a little interest right now. That is probably going to be high metal. Yeah, unfortunately somebody else first discovered it, but it's close, so let's check it out. And none of the rest of those have any real interest to me right now. And it is a high metal. Yep, we're going the wrong way. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
I believe we had, what, about 10 more jumps to the next neutron? The more boring systems we find, the faster we'll get there. Eleven new objects. Alright, it's almost done fuel scooping. That is so awesome. Now while we're getting out of the Corona, let's see if we can open this. Not a lot of interest here. Well, moving on. We are jumping to a Class M red dwarf. Jump, 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 jump. Okay. 15 new objects. And of course, let's refuel and refuel and refuel.
Fuel scooping complete.
There's the high metal content. Have these been discovered? These are previously discovered. They are still worth checking out. That's close by. 179 light seconds. Yeah, those are close. So let's check them out. Come on. Can you not route to that? Thank you. I know I've clicked that several times before. It's done that to me a couple of times today. Kind of orbiting around the star, trying to scan a couple of metal planets. So we've got this one as a metal, potentially metal. Well, it is high metal. It's going to be. Otherwise, it wouldn't be worth doing it. I want an engineer that can make this scan happen like 30%, 40% faster. 55% with overroll. High metal content. And these two are also going to be high metal. Especially that red one. Both of those should be close together because it looks like one's orbiting the other. Which means we should find them right by each other. If we're not careful, we're going to go flying right by it, too. Another high metal. Yes. And what's this one? Potentially another high metal, or is it just a rock? Either way, last one we're going to scan in this system, and we're going to head off to the next step, working towards that neutron. Rohini on our way. Should just change this, call it the Road to Rohini. High metal content. Yay! Alright, you know, let's update the stream information also. Lock that destination. While that is charging up, I'm going to change the name of this to Road to Rohini. Enigma Expedition. Part 1. Let's update that. Okay. Stream name is updated. Stream info is updated. We are now the Road to Rohini. And let's jump. So we are going to a Class K yellow-orange star. That could have some potential. Got a couple of stars in this system from the looks of it. Let's finish fueling up first. There we go. Yeah, just a companion binary star. Well, a companion star, not necessarily a binary. True binary stars, they're orbiting each other. Seen a couple of those. Saw a couple of those going back to Sol. Three new objects. Most likely it's a couple of stars. Oh hey, and it's got a little gas giant just hanging right off the side there. Really? Huh. Let's give it a little love. It's not that far away. Who knows? Maybe it'll be an ammonia-based or Class 1 gas giant. Either way, it hasn't been discovered yet, and it should be really easy to scan. The bigger the planets are, the farther away you can scan them. Same with the stars. Yep. It's a gas giant. Alright, we gave that gas giant a little bit of love. Let's get back on our path here. Going the wrong way. Turn back around. Class M red dwarf coming up. Right at 50.2 light years. That's almost our maximum jump range.
Fuel scooping.
Got a few new, 9 new objects here.
Fuel scooping complete.
What do we have to offer? Not much. Not much at all. Nothing to see here. Move along. Nothing to see.
Frameshift drive charging.
So we are going to move along, and we are going to a neutron star. Another big jump, another with lots of potential. Little white glow at the end of the tunnel, and there we go. Two new objects. One being a very, well, fairly active neutron star. Certainly not an angry neutron star, but a decent one. And look at that, it's got a couple of stars. Wow. Well, we're not really interested in the regular stars, we're interested in this. Out here in the fringe. Gotta get a little closer to it. There we go. And right before it turns purple. That's where we want. Looks like we're slowly going into the fire.
Warning. Frameshift drive.
Okay, cut throttle,
Safety limits.
get the supercharge, and try to get out. There we go. Now, next jump, 201 light years. Couldn't have asked for a better one. Well, it could have, but only 2 light years further.
Frameshift drive charging.
How is our FSD holding up after that? After the last couple? 95%, not bad. Only 5% degradation after several jumps. Almost halfway there and only gone down 5% integrity.
Fuel scooping.
13 new objects. Let's get scoop, scoop, scoop. Get that all done. Get the fuel. We got two jumps worth of fuel to recover. The one to neutron star and the one at the neutron star. And that class 6 fuel scoop makes it so much easier. So much faster. Anything of interest here? Some metal. well, unexplored metal. So these are going to be high metal. That one possibly ammonia. At least 3 high metals. And they're close. They're all fairly close. Let's go do our due diligence and scan those. Yeah, these are all pretty close together. Will not take very long at all to do these first 3 planets. Plus, we'll also want to scan the star because it hasn't been discovered yet either. And we'll get first discovery on a couple of planets. A couple of high metal planets and also the stars. And I'm going too fast, so whizzing right by it. And loop of shame. Now, if you're doing rare cargo, this is not the loop of shame, it is the anti-interdiction maneuver. While we're pointing at the star, let's go ahead and get the star scanned. Apparently nobody has bothered to scan anything here. Or nobody's been here yet. The further we get away from Sol, the more likely that can be. Alright, so we got first 2, the star and this one scanned. This is the next one. So we're going to do just the first 3 because those are the ones we care about. These out here, I don't really see those as anything but a ball of ice. Or rocks. Alright, says that the other one is this away. $14 minutes to get there? Nah, I don't think so. That time will come down very, very quickly. Welcome, new viewers. We're on our way back out to the Enigma expedition. Playing a little catch up after going back to the bubble to re-outfit for a brand new Anaconda for exploration. So that's what we're doing now, is kind of scanning a few undiscovered planets that we ran across. Get our name on them, get first discovery bonus, a little extra cash, and then we will be continuing our path down the Neutron Highway out to Rohini to catch up to everybody and get back on track. So we got potentially 3 high metal contents in a system that didn't have any discovery on it. There we go. Here's another. That is another one that we want to check. And this one's going to take us a minute or 2 to get across. Okay, so it's going to take us a little over a minute. It looks like we're slowing down already. We're over halfway there. Slow down a little so we don't go shooting past this one too. And we're almost down to scan distance. Is that magic number 12? 10 to 12? There we go. We are now scanning, and what do we have? Probably metal. Three undiscovered high metals. Yeah, that should put us another 100K roughly. Maybe a little more than that. And it is a high metal. Alright, that's all that's interesting here. Let us go to the next system. Next jump is Red Dwarf, Class M. We'll do a few more jumps and then we'll check on our progress. This segment is going to be a little bit short. Well, yeah, maybe a little bit shorter because I'm going to be stopping to take care of my dog. Get her fed and all that fun stuff. So let's see what happens. Okay. Got some high metals. Ooh. All unexplored. Well then. Let's make this happen. Star. Did it select you? Yeah, I guess it did. Okay. Let's get these documented. Now, next one, next closest to us. Okay, those are rocks. No, we don't care about the asteroid belt. There we go. Well, apparently we're close enough, aiming right at that one. Apparently close enough to scan it. I'm not going to argue. High metal content world. This one should be close enough to scan as soon as we turn around. get pointed at it. There we go. There's going to be a few of these in here. It's a landable moon. Let's find out what we're pointing at now in here. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. I want this one. And those are the other three we're going to look for. It looks like there's another high metal in the companion star system that's here. Really depends on how far away that is to get to it. Depends on how much it's how far away it is, I guess. That didn't make any sense. Let's see. Let's reword that. The amount that it's worth depends on if it's worth going, based on the distance. Okay, that came out a little better, I think. High metal content. So we've got one, possibly two high metals there. That's not too far away. That's only 900. That's fairly close. Yeah, these are all pretty close together, so should not take very long to scan this entire system of all the valuable goods. Certainly not very often we get a lot of these little gems like this. Of course, water worlds would be better, but I'm not going to argue too much. These have value too. So we got caught in the gravitational pull of that other planet. We should scan it any second here. 49 light seconds away, it should scan. Guess we gotta get much closer. Now it's scanning. Okay. Another high metal, another first discovery. And these have not been even touched. Oh, that one's been discovered before. Why did they do those and not these? Interesting. Somebody scanned one of those planets and then said, nope, I'm out of here. I wonder why. Huh. Alright, let's see what we got. High metal content. Alright, so back to our system map. So this one has been scanned. This one has not. That looks like either ammonia or high metal. So does that. Well, guess we'll go ahead and let's route to that one. It's not too far away. Let's get that scanned and then we will continue our path. Aha, other side of the star. Oop. Well, thank you for the follow. That means a lot. It really does help the channel. Really wish I could turn that notification sound down just a little bit in stream. That is loud. Unfortunately, there is no volume control in Stream Pro. Not for that sound. But yes, welcome to the channel, and also thank you again. It really does help the channel. Also helps visibility of the stream. Get more viewers involved. Now, if we can get this one little star over here, or this one little planet scanned, get back on our road. I'm actually thinking by the time we get to Rohini, we might have pretty close to 3 or 4 million in scan data. Be a nice little nugget. Hear my dog getting a little riled up. So Spock. Thank you very much, Spock, for the follow. Sorry, the notification didn't show me who it was until I got the message on my phone. High metal content world. Let's go check out this one while we're at it, because why not? That definitely looks like a high metal, and we're pretty close to it. Oh yeah, we're almost close enough to scan it right now. Isn't the sky beautiful in this game? All the stars off in the background. The nebulas that are nearby there, which we're actually flying near, but not to this time. High metal content world. Now, was the star... Yeah, why not? Let's get that, because that's an easy one to scan. We just got to point at it and we'll scan it. Oop, it didn't grab the star. Oh. Elite. Why are you not giving me... giving the focus where I click on it? It's a very pink red dwarf. Might as well get the first discovery on it. We're here. And there we go. Well, it's a brown dwarf. Yeah, a very purple brown dwarf. And let's go to our next system. Now, I haven't looked yet. Find out what we've got for our next couple of jumps. I don't want to exit. I want to engage. Oh, it's not... There we go. Let's lock onto the route. Now I'm going the wrong way. Whoops. Alright, that happens. Tried to lock back onto the planet. It wasn't doing me any good. There we go. Let's go the right place. And this is going to be a neutron star. Ooh. That was a little sooner than I expected. I'm not going to complain about it. The magic of the neutron. Now, whether or not anybody else has ever... Ooh, this is an angry one. This is a little angry. Whether or not anybody has ever scanned this before, I'm still going to scan the neutron star, because those are worth a pretty penny. 10 objects. What do we have in this star system? We got a potential... ooh. That's first discovered by somebody else already. That's 17,000. You know, I'm going to forgo that. Yeah, let's forgo that. Because that's going to take us away from the neutron star. Anyway. Yeah, look at this one. This one's just a little bit on the angry side. It's frustrated. It's not angry. This one is frustrated. Or it's dancing for us. Maybe it's happy. That looks so cool. Alright, so we're going to try to go around the body exclusion zone, so we do not overheat and run into the star. Done that a couple of times. First time I tried to do a neutron star jump, I ran right into the body exclusion zone trying to get into the cone. I was not aware how big the exclusion zone was and how much heat that my ship would take trying to get into it. Very, very cool. Looks like it's waving at us like, we'll see you later. Goodbye. It's waving. And we should be just about in. Alright. We're almost there. Let's go in a little steeper. A little bit. Yeah, just a little bit steeper. There we go. Just before the purple. Can hear it coming. Listen. That is so cool. Sound engineers did a wonderful job on this. Here we go. Shut down the throttle so we can maintain. Perfect. Let's get out of it now. Hopefully. Okay, that was a little bit of a wild ride. Now, if we go to our jump list, 201 light years. Hey, and we're almost pointed at it. This is a K-Class yellow-orange star. 201 light years away. Smooth as gravel. Yeah. That one wasn't so bad. Had much worse, but that was a little bit of a wild ride getting out of that one. It just didn't want to let go. $13 new objects and fuel. Again, we're fueling up for almost 2 full jumps worth of fuel. And that is going to take just a little bit of time, but with this class or size 6A fuel scoop, it is definitely going much faster than usual, or than it has previously. Point away from the star, and let's go look at our system list. 78 jumps left to Rohini. Nothing of interest. And next. It's a Class A blue-white star. Ooh, this should look nice. It should be very blue. The star should be very white, but it should put off a very blue light. Oh, I just love how that just smooth right in there. Very white. 4 new objects. Get refueled. And then we will check what we have in the system. Point away from the star before we check. 77 jumps left. Well, interesting trinary star system. Got a binary star pair orbiting A blue white star. Very interesting. So in the next couple of days, I believe it is, we're supposed to be going to some ancient ruins, or some abandoned ruins. Or before they say an abandoned colony, and some ancient guardian ruins. And they're going to be, I believe, waypoints 11? 10 and 11, I think it is. I'll have to double check that. Greytest did a pretty amazing job of setting up most of these, because some of these have very incredible sights. Alright, let's get topped off and then we'll check and see what we got in the system. We've made some pretty good progress over the last hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes. Is this a busy system, or is it just a busy system? It's a busy system, but not an interesting busy system. Shame, but hey, it happens. Oh, before we jump, I guess I should see what else we got coming up here. Next jump is a Class G white. And looks like we're jumping down. It's kind of a short jump. That's a red dwarf. Red dwarf. And a red dwarf. Let's get out here a little bit closer. So this is where we need fuel. Yellow, orange. Yellow, orange. Red dwarf. No, that's not what I meant to click. Back up on my trail here, please. Looking for that little line that just goes blue. So I got a few jumps before we see anything else. Alright. Where are we at in the grand picture here? So we have passed the Red Spider Nebula. It's 1,000 light years away yet. We are almost to Omega Sector. We're parallel right now with, well, basically we're parallel with Thor's Eye. Although we're over here more, which is going a more direct line to Colonia. So, not going out quite that far, we're going to the one behind it. Right here, Rohini. So we've got 3,900 light years to go. And we are now... Come on, can we focus on one of them, please? We are about 3,500 light years from the bubble. Not bad. Welcome, new viewers. Welcome aboard tonight. We're going to go a little bit longer, probably about another 18 minutes. Sorry, 28 minutes. And then we're going to be taking a break. It'll be 2 hours. And we'll see where we're at. Anyway, so this is the Enigma expedition, and we are on our way back to the next meeting place, Waypoint 9, Rohini. And anything we find that's fairly interesting along the way, we're checking out. And we are using the Neutron Highway, so I'm sure there's a lot of systems we are not going to line up with. However, at 200 light years per jump, to get back where we need to be, that helps us out a lot. Now, is this an interesting system or not? Ooh, this is an interesting system. It's been discovered before, so there's no first discovery on it. This one would be. Not sure if this one's going to be high metal. This one is definitely going to be high metal. That one is potentially water. That looks like a water world. We have 4 interesting planets here. 2 of them have not been scanned. Only this one's been scanned. Let's go find out. Looks like Dove Enigma 13 has come online. Must be getting ready to start the next leg of his journey out to Rohini. Probably so he will be ready for the meetup tomorrow. Meanwhile, we are going to potentially scan some more interesting planets. Then work our way towards our next jump in about another 15 minutes. I guess we'll go on this, and so it was 18 minutes, sorry. Another 15 minutes on this leg of the stream, and then we're going to take a break for about 20 minutes, and then we will continue. 20 to 30 minutes max. So let's get this scanning all finished up, and then we will take a break from there. Okay, scanning, let's slow down. And it is indeed a water world. Okay, what is this closest to us? It definitely is not very far away, so let's go take a scan of it. The least this one is going to be is a high metal. Be nice to get the first scan on it if it is water. Water or Earth-like would be very cool. I haven't had an Earth-like first discovery in a while. I am definitely going to be selling the data from this leg of the trip when I get to Rohini. Some of the crashes I've been having with the game lately, not sure I want to trust it not to do that. Not quite out of the gravity yet of the last little planet in the water world. There we go, now we are. And we've got our scan. There we go. And it's a high metal content world. That one I'm not too concerned with. However, this one is the one I want to get. All right. That's the closest pair to us, or the closest one, next closest one to us. It has not been identified yet. This is pretty much how you do it. Well, slowing down for one planet, yet not for the next. Yeah. Won't take us long at all. It says we're already 21 seconds out. Because we're speeding up still. There we go. Depending on the size of this, we might have to get a little closer. Oh, there it goes. It's probably going to be another metal. A little closer to the star, so it's probably not in the Goldilocks zone. High metal content. And that is a first discovery. Let's see. Don't care about the companion to that. See where this one's at. No, that's not what I want. We want this one. Yeah, I want that one. That's the other one that looks interesting. Okay, down to 15 seconds to arrival. Gotta manage the speed a little bit so we don't go flying past it too fast. There we go, we're in good shape there. We should get a scan on it here, and there we go. Right as I was about to say, in just a couple of seconds it went. Gotta love it. High metal content world, yes. And that's as much as we're going to get out of this system. Alright, let's take a look at the galaxy map and see what we got going on here. Looks like we are leaving that one. Let's see, it's a red dwarf neutron star. So we've got one more jump and we'll be at a neutron star. And currently, that puts us 55. Where's our end of our trip for tonight? So we're there. That puts us 3,877 light years to our destination, and just over 3,700 light years from home. We are in the middle, right dead smack in the middle of our current journey. That's where we're going to end up. We need to catch up to everybody here, because people are going there tonight and have been gotten there today. And we went from here all the way back here, and now going back out here. So, I think we will probably take a short break. We're right just about at 2 hours now after the break, so I'll be back. Give me, see, it's 6:11 p.m. local time. So let's say 6:30. That'd be 19 minutes. So 6:45. So 6:45 PST. We will pick up and continue, and we will jump our way to that neutron star and continue our travels. We will be there tonight. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and call an end to the stream, and I will see everybody. Thank you again for joining. Like, share, follow, all of that fun stuff. It does help out the channel. And I will see you guys back here in about, or whoever wants to join anyway, in about another, like I said, give me 45 minutes. We'll be right at 7 o'clock on the hour. We will be back on the hour. That gives us plenty of time to get things done here. And then we will continue our journey on forward. See you then.